I'm here with Eric Silva, shortstop for Laguna Beach High School. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Beverly.
First off, congratulations on your commitment to UCLA. What made you choose the Bruins?
Well, UCLA has been my dream school for as long as I can remember. When I was a baby, my dad used to dress me in like UCLA football gear and baseball gear, so it's always been a dream school for as long as I can remember.
How would you describe your playing style?
I would say my main focus is to be as smooth as possible, because smooth is fast, fast is smooth. So when I play smooth, it feels good, it looks good, and it's quick, it's fast. And I like to play at a fast pace, so.
How would your teammates describe you?
Well, a lot of them would say I'm older than I look. I would say hopefully funny, talented as well. A lot of the time they make fun of me because I'm a underclassman, so they usually talk some stuff about that. Always crack some jokes. So.
Do you have a team nickname?
Gasolina. Well, when I was a freshman, I hit 90 on the radar gun when I was pitching, so they came up with Gasolina on the mound.
Do you have a pregame ritual?
I usually visualize what I do before the game. If it's taking ground ball, making that routine play or getting a base hit, visualizing the contact of a base hit. When I'm not starting, I go to shortstop, and on the edge of the grass, I draw a plus sign for plus everything, like for MLB The Show, you have plus attributes, so I want everything plus attributes.
Do you have any baseball superstitions?
Yes. Anytime someone is doing well pitching or anything, and someone decides to say, they might throw a perfect game or like a CG, I always try to keep that to a minimum, because I always believe that if you say something like that, it probably won't happen, because it'll get to the head. So just preventing a lot of things.
What's your walk-up song?
This year it's Lord Pretty Flocko Joyed by A$AP Rocky. And then on the mound it's Gasolina by Daddy Yankee.
Classic. Not the first time that song's come up this season. If you could talk about anything other than baseball, what would it be? This
summer I'm going to the RAD camp, which is, it's like a camp on, the mentally disabled and the kids that are in need of assistance. And so it's kind of like a summer camp where you go out there. It's at the Great Park in Irvine, and you get assigned a kid. You're assigned a kid, and you spend a week with them, and every day you do activities with them, basically become their best friend for that whole week. And so I'm going to be involved in that during this summer, so I'm super excited about that.
What's a little known fact about you?
I don't think it's an unknown fact, my age on the team. A lot of kids don't really know my age.
How old are you?
I'm 16, by the way. A lot of kids kind of joke around, saying I'm 35 or 45, so.
That's brutal. How has your experience playing here at Laguna Beach been?
I love it, I've grown up with a lot of these kids, like the now juniors that are going to be seniors. I used to be in their grade, so I have a really tight connection with them. They're my boys, so it's kind of like a ride or die relationship. So anything I can do to help get them better or to get myself better, I'll do it, no matter what.
How do you think Laguna Beach has prepared you to play at the next level?
I think Coach Sears has done a really good job. He's really close with John Savage, the head coach at UCLA, and so that connection between him and the head coach has really helped me.
Craziest or funniest team story?
I would say last year, the first base used to be stuck, and we weren't able to pull it out until one time where at one practice we dug out first base and the huge cinder block where it goes in. We pulled everything out, and we tried to pull the base from underneath or from out of the actual cement cinder block, and we almost had it out. So there was a couple seniors and I think a sophomore last year that was spending the entire practice trying to get it out. And last year, I don't know if you know Blake Brazell, he plays at ASU right now. Last year, it was just about to come out, and he was shaking it, and it was about to wobble out, and he tossed it up in the air, and it landed upside down, and the cinder block just went completely in. The base went completely in. It just undid everything. It was the funniest thing ever.
What are the odds of that?
I mean, it's a 1 in a million odds, but I mean, it happened, so it was really funny. He ran away. As soon as it happened, he ran away, so we couldn't really look at him. We were all just like yelling and screaming. It was honestly a moment for me, because last year was my freshman year, so I would say that was my freshman moment last year.
What's it like being committed to the #1 baseball program in the nation as a sophomore?
Well, honestly, I'm humbled by it. You know, I'm following every UCLA page on Instagram. You know, I'm always catching up with them. I feel like I need to work twice as hard now than I already do because of their accomplishments. You know, so I can live up to their expectations.
Last of all, what do you think you're going to bring to the table at UCLA?
I think I bring a good environment, you know, like a sort of a sense of connectedness. I like to get really close, you know, with the teammates and people that I'm playing with. So I'm also, you know, the baseball and the skills and everything, of course. I believe UCLA is most known for their bond between the players and their pitching. Because this year their pitching has done very well for them. And so me being a pitcher, I'm going to continue to work and hopefully get up to at least mid-90s as a senior, so I can be one of the top guys on the roster for a pitcher.
Thanks again for joining us. We wish you the best of luck in your journey.
Thank you so much.